All right, what's going on, everybody? I want to do another quick little update. I'm going to talk about one of the main little things that seem like everybody has an issue with, and that's just starting up a new tank, man. Most of my tanks are like overnighters. I don't do anything crazy, nothing special. I just make sure that I have a lot of biological media, you know. So that way, when I put it in that tank, man, it's pretty much ready to go. Whether you can bring along a little bit of extra water with you to kind of help jumpstart it and get it going along, and it just kind of helps your tank run, man. Helps it get it running better, a lot faster. When you have that biological media already, everything in your tank's pretty much gonna have biological bacteria on it, but the main thing for your fish to be able to survive is for something to neutralize all the waste and everything and eat up the ammonia. And that's why you need that beneficial bacteria in your biological filtration. So let's go around, man. I'm just going to take a couple looks at some of the tanks. These are the new tanks that I set up recently. I had to move my La Lupe cichlids and my compressor seps. Had to move those guys. Sorry about all the bubbles. Getting ready to replace this fluval filter that I have. Just been having trouble with it, but it's normal. All filters aren't perfect. Some of them are great. This is mainly my South American. I want all pretty much South American in here. I'm going to move those cichlids in here, and those have some hap cichlids I just picked up from a guy. I have a little fry, so I was like, I'll raise them up. But yeah, it's not that serious when you're setting up another tank, though. So you kind of take your time, do a little research, learn as much as you can, get around some people that already have aquariums up and running, if you can. If you know some people that have them, and find out if you can buy you some, or go out and just buy you some media, and see if they'll let you throw it in their tank. Considering that they have all healthy fish and their tank is doing very well, toss it in the tank if they don't mind, or in the filter or something like that. They don't mind for a couple of weeks or so if they know they're helping you out. So and that way you can get your tank up and going a lot quicker, man. You get that in your filtration system. You get you some water, make sure you treat it, and you'll pretty much be good to go. Start off with a few small fish, toss them in there, and it's really not that big of a deal. People kind of make it such a big deal and such a hassle, but the main thing is making sure that you have some kind of biological media that's already seeded in your aquarium with some beneficial bacteria. A lot of it, a lot of beneficial bacteria. I'm sorry about all the moving around and the jumping. I shoot everything right here at the house. One broke fish keeper, man. But this tank, it does run on CO2, and it's running on a Fluval 407. It's one of my little Planet tanks up front. I changed out all the soil. It was all sand, and I just went ahead and went with Eco Complete. So just too many algae blooms dealing with the soil, so with the natural soil. So I was like, we'll just go back to something that's a little easier. Had a little dieback, but everything's growing back pretty good. Had a couple of guys get sick, but I guess it's pretty normal. That guy there, but he's doing okay. And my fairy cichlids, they are breeding in this tank, so that is the main reason I had to move all of my other fish, because they were being extremely aggressive. We have a lot of small fry in here swimming around, bouncing around, if you can see them. And then we have some that are a little bit bigger. Must be hiding out somewhere in here. There's one over here to that side. Yeah, there's one there. Yeah, they're definitely breeding really well in that tank. And most of my tanks were like, quick setups. After I had one tank running, the main thing I always did, and that's what I utilize this sump for. As you see, I just keep a lot of beneficial, biological media in here for beneficial bacterial growth. and we let that, build up on there. Even if I have to take those lava rocks out and replace half of them, I can put them in another tank, and it'll be up ready to go, no problem. And that's usually how I do it. So everybody has their own ideas. And this is my little betta here. We had a little problems with his fins, but they're growing back great. But yeah, man. Quick look at the puffer tank. Definitely need to clean up his rocks. A lot of that stuff, but he's doing great. Fantastic. He loves his clams. He's been a lot happier since we got his clams in. He's really a moody fish. Didn't have his clams. He wasn't too happy about it. Sorry about the glare. As you can definitely see, my work pants in the glare. One broke fish keeper. Be happy to work here pretty soon. All right, let's take a look at the last tank, guys. This is the 180 cichlid tank. Haps and peacocks. A couple of cuckoo cats in there. Synodontis. But it's really not that, hard to set up a tank. Like I tell everybody, you can buy a quick starter kit from the store. It usually has all the stuff in it you need, but you need to make sure that you have beneficial bacteria on some biological media. So that way you really don't run into too many problems. It's kind of, like I tell everybody, it's kind of a no-brainer, You can't really start up a tank without it. You can, but it's a struggle. It's hard. It will take you in circles. So in that case, just make sure you get you some seeded biological media, with a lot of biological bacteria growth on it. And I'm not the smartest guy in fish keeping, but as you see, I keep a lot of fish, so it's really not that tough. So just make sure you get that media, get it seeded, and man, you'll be rocking and rolling till the next one.